Chapter 9. A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him? Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. Nuncreed? Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
Or asleep. The festival. Yeah. What weird placements for the carpeting. Yeah. Where have you been? Graham put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one. The one intended for Mr. Nuncreed. Put me to sleep. Ooh, hoo. Sly devil. I think he's trying to remove him from the equation. He might even be in danger. Have you found anything? I looked around but haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found. And Mr. Nuncreed is just loafing about waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus is just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. La. Wow, so many characters.
Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Ahem. Is this thing... hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh, yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be here if it, where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Whoa. That's even more than old Codger deserved.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right. Where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. What great turnout. I hadn't prepared anything, but I suppose I should say a few words. Would be a shame to waste such a beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are the things that celebrate a perennial harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar. Change. Change is a powerful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable. And I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that I was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. Simple business trip which brought me to a small town which would change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity, represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see that the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment,
Mr.
change.
Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you all than community. And perennial harvest is the community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. Conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial harvest was founded on the conviction that we are that horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
We now walk hand in hand into the future we will shape together. And that is the change, what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Not really. Just imagine what we can accomplish. Who said that? Uh-oh. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Ah! Through all my travels I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town. And so it was with a happy heart that I can proclaim,
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
a harvest awaits! Whoops.
At that moment, a merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end. There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything! Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just
Okay,
close the book.
thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at
Walk away and never think of me again. No, I don't mean that.
I still need to eat your soul.
We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Sly cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rollo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. Tolliver.
Well, what's going on here? You're that Madewell girl. Please, call me back. Sorry about all
Mr.
this.
Tolliver looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
There seems to have been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you just needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Who would suspect a kid? I suppose that makes sense.
Mr. Tolliver wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand. We never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here
Beck
to
held her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
destroy the evidence.
Beck shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her, though. If anyone were to find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning these things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You're sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy shelf. And wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an odd phrase in a perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and nowhere to put it? Gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time, Mr. Tolliver had a candy shelf, but all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
The password, Rollo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver and that candy shelf. Fine. In the meantime, I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We just need to find the hidden meaning.
Yeah, okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered. Could it be a cover-up?
Maybe it's one of those. Each letter is a number thingies. So you would be 21.
N would be 14. D would be... Ooh!
It's an anagram! Nunn Creed's drugstore!
Luca and Beck looked at Rollo with amazement.
Rollo? That was incredible. Well, it's either that or Creed's new drugstore. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How do you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next.
Off to adventure! Uh-oh. What are you doing here, shady lady?
Scared me half to death.
Sorry.
You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you?
Nope.
It's got me waiting around like a last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Well, yeah, that's where you go when you're late.
That'd be cool. Just hang around at the... Okay, fine.
We're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. Just caught up with work. Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh? What do you have to report? What is this insipid town festival really about? I think
Gus looked around nervously.
Mr. Kerr really does want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, Eris, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came and offered us to help. We accepted that help. You didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That's just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our backyard. They are dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When this all inevitably goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Eris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether we like it or not. We are going to choose to be a part of the future or be forgotten in the past. It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you will always just be a Gus. Good night, Eris. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. Getting late, children. Stop listening to us conspire. Oh, let's see if anything down here. Okay, nope.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Ugh.
Hey, Simon. We're looking for Mr. Nuncreed. Is he still in there?
Fred not. Where'd you get that candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Always have a family to rely on. Licorice was never let me down.
Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice. But whatever floats your boat.
A boat of licorice? You can tell a lot about a person by their choice of confection.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Very true. Very, very true. I like sour gobs. I certainly do.
I always wonder why Mr. Nuncreed kept licorice in stock. You must eat eat enough of it to make it worthwhile.
There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Well, he's right. It's locked. Time to break in.
Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing?
Besides Mr. Nuncreed? No.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got, like, a blinky keypad.
Why would there be a blinky keypad?
Trans Nude Rug Store! I mean, Underground Secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door, and they all squeezed in.
Uh-oh.
Ah, right. Let's see here.
Luca cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Underground Secrets.
Sounds like that did something. Hey, now what?
I guess we... Ah!
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate.
Thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at twitch.tv/SuperBunnyBun. You can also come say hi on Twitter at SuperBunnyBun. But most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could like yourself, comment about how awesome you are, and subscribe to Happy Thoughts. And until next time, stay spicy and huggable. Bye!